Hey, what's up, guys? Ryan here, coming at you with Armory update number 9. Little bit of a different Armory. Good though. Big Armory, 4 rounds. I think we had around 15 to 16 people. Super great turnout. Command Zone always hosts and gives us a great place to play. So, dope to have that big of a turnout. Um, but yeah, so I was playing a little bit of a different hero than you normally catch me on. You might know by the background here, but I normally play mechs, right? Dash IE, Dash IO, Teklo. You've seen even Brute on the channel, but never Guardian, I don't believe. I've been working on Victor for a while now, way before High Seas. At the time of recording this, High Seas has been out um, for a while, right? But but played it even though new was still around. Whatever. I really enjoyed the champion. Our local new player had moved on to Mario, so I was just kind of banking he stayed on Mario. And I lucked out. He did. He stayed on Mario. So but yeah, my round one, something I'm not usually fond of ever going into, and not fond of the matchup, fond of the person. He's a homie of mine. But went into Jarl, played great. I took something I normally like. I never even tested it into it. I just randomly was like, you know what? I can't deal with frostbites effectively. I always have a wonky hand, can't deal with them effectively to do what I want to do. But I want to send. I'm a tempo deck. I built Victor to be a tempo deck, so I want to send numbers. So I windmill slammed Sledge down, and it worked out. I ended up sending really good value turns every turn, pushing through the frostbites and having really good blocks. And I had a couple of lucky clashes that allowed me to get ahead in tempo there and take that round one. But really close match. Jarl played it really well. The frostbites always feel terrible to play through, and you really have to navigate your turns really precisely to do well in the Jarl. I almost feel like I just luck sacked some of it because it's just one of those rough matchups. It's Guardian v Guardian already, and he has a lot more disruption than I do. And my our Victor's mechanic is to clash and gain tempo off that clash. And when you're clashing into things that are just as big as you, usually you don't win the clashes. I had RNG Jesus on my side, came through, and along with Sledge, took round one. We went into round two. We talked about it. Our local new resident had switched over to Marionette, Arachne Marionette, for a while, and I was really just kind of hoping he stayed on Marionette for this tournament, and he did. So I got to play into Marionette, and it was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Usually I do really well into Arachne, but I got down to like 3. Yeah, I ended up going down to like 3. But I had really strong Calming Breeze turns, which shut off his Flick Knives, and yeah, Calming Breeze, by the way, anyone who doesn't know it, that's your budget. That's your budget shelter. Um, I had really good Calming Breeze turns to turn off his Flick Knives, and then I took in Staunch to cover up his reaction turns. So I just had really good value tempo turns where I could cover up most of his damage, if not all of his damage, when I needed to, and send back 8 to 6 every turn. Round 3 was Puffin. My boy Josh plays Puffin like a madman. I had no faith in Puffin when it first came out. No faith. Saw Josh play Puffin and went, dang, dude. He pilots it so well and has taught me a lot about the deck because I'm trying to master all the mechs, right? Trying to be as I'm on a Guardian, but I'm trying to master all the mechs and play a lot more mech. And Puffin was just not on my radar of being able to do what he did. I didn't get it, but that is also a lot to. I don't think I won a single clash. And then I had a lot of low value turns where like the best I could do was block out and send hammer, and that was like my best turn, like the best I could do. And I wasn't playing Millers, so he had no time clock. I was playing Titans, so it was just the best I'm doing is sending 4 a turn and passing. I did take the L. He rightfully earned that one. It was a very close match, and we went to round 4. Played my other buddy Andy. He was on Riptide. Little bit of an up here struggle for Riptide, just because a lot of his traps aren't triggering, and I can cover up a lot of his damage. I play Staunch, which is again something not, I guess, typical of Victors to play, at least by the reaction. But uh, I would value losing a clash and covering a dominate than not. So I was able to play through, and we really close. He got me down, I believe under 10, and then I sent in because I early pitched a Macho Grande blue and sent a dominate turn and ended the game. But it was a super good night. As I said, 4 rounds, and a little bit of a story time. I had before this. This was gonna be like my one and only Victor Armory, I guess, because I never, after seeing High Seas come out with the Fabled, Gold Fabled, I was never gonna be able to afford that. And in pricing, I got third out of my 3 packs. Off our third pack, I pulled the Fabled, so it kind of directed me to keep playing Victor and keep him sleeved up. He was always more of like a passion pick for me. I didn't really ever play him because I thought he was just exceptionally better than every other hero. I just really enjoy the hero and his lore and the playstyle. So, yeah, ended up doing really well. We pulled the Fabled. My brother was with me. Great night. I think he ended up going 2-2. But yeah, Command Zone, thank you again. And yeah, super good night. Super good Armory. I'll talk to you guys later.